Alright everybody, what up? It's Pauper MTG with Rob and Dan playing some more games of Pauper yet again.
We haven't learned our lesson yet.
Nope, we're gonna keep making these videos till we die. Okay, so here, this is a brew of mine that I've been working on for like the last week. Playtesting seems pretty good. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. This deck is called Mono Green Land Destruction, or Lumberjack, because formerly it was a red-green deck with Orcish Lumberjack.
Yep.
No longer. Now it's just green. Starting off with the lands here, we got 14 copies of Forest. You'll note that we are using the Spider Forest because everyone knows that they destroy other lands better.
Yep.
We got 4 copies of Tranquil Thicket. Same thing as a Forest, except for it comes into play tapped. Not so good, but it has the ability to cycle for 1 green. So we can you know, draw
Yep.
cards if we don't need lands.
Yep.
Which is sort of a problem Mono Green has, is drawing cards.
They don't do it very much, yeah.
They don't really do it very often. Moving to the 1-drop slot, we got 4 copies of Arbor Elf. Now I bet you're thinking to yourself, why? Why Arbor Elf? Why are you playing Arbor Elf, Dan? Why am I doing that?
You want to untap your forests.
You want to untap your forests, and we put one of these things on our forests?
Yep.
Taps for 2 mana. Use this guy to untap the forest. Now you got 4 mana.
It's a lot of mana.
Boom. Utopia Sprawl. It's an enchantment. Enchants lands. Enchants forests, actually.
Yep.
When it comes into play, I get to choose a color, and whenever the enchanted forest is tapped for mana, I get to add 1 extra mana of that color. So it's pretty good. It goes on forests. You get 4 mana, like I said. All that good stuff. 4 copies of Wild Growth. Same idea, except for this thing can enchant even my Tranquil Cove if I needed to. And this one only adds green.
Yep.
But luckily we only need green in this deck.
That's true.
4 copies of Voyaging Satyr. Basically a redundant copy of Arbor Elf. Slightly worse because it's 2 mana, slightly better because it's a 1/2. Can eat no light trickery without dying. It's all good. Remember what I said about card draw and how green doesn't have any of that?
I think you're about to blow my mind.
Boom. Citadel Wood Readers.
Ooh.
This guy is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated cards in Pauper.
Yep.
It gives card draw to decks like this one that otherwise would have none. It is a 1/4 for 3. It blocks ground creatures all day long. It's the shit. I love this card. I'm in love with it, Dan.
Yep.
6 mana. Well, 3 mana for a 1/4. If you pay the kicker cost of 6, when it comes into play, you draw 2 cards. What does that sound like to you?
It sounds like you just slapped a divination on that thing.
Sounds like a gosh darn Muldrifter. That's a 3-for-1 in green.
Jeez.
Oh my god. 4 copies of Overgrowth. Kind of similar to these, except for this one. When your land is tapped, you get 2 green instead of just 1.
Oof.
So you can go from like freaking 2 mana with this guy to 6. That's some insane ramp.
That just puts you right in Sentinel Wood Readers.
Sentinel Wood Readers, amongst other things.
Yeah.
4 copies of Thermokarst. I'm running, I think, literally all of the green line destruction spells.
Sure. Well, it wouldn't be land destruction if you weren't.
Exactly. Thermokarst, 3 mana, destroy target land. If it was a snow land, I get to gain a life. Good sideboard technology against Snow Go.
Right, right.
There's a throwback joke for you. Remember when Dan said that back in episode 2? Or something like that.
Nah, it was not quite that long ago, but yeah, whatever. Let's keep going.
Okay, I'm getting held up again.
Yep.
Okay, to fit with the theme of cards that have kicker costs.
Okay, yeah.
We got Mold Shambler. This guy is like a hippopotamus that's eating an elk or something.
He shambles. That's what we need to know.
He's shambling. Anyway, he's a 4 mana cost Fungus Beast. He's a 3/3. However, if you pay the kicker cost of 2, you get to destroy target non-creature permanent. So this guy's like better Acidic Slime because it's a 3/3, and Acidic Slime is a 2/2.
Right. With Death Touch.
Yeah, but yeah.
All right.
Mold Shambler though.
Yep.
And it's an uncommon, so we can't play it. You
Yeah.
got 4 copies of Reap and Sow. This is a card that they used to play in the old Cloud Post decks because of its kicker cost, or Entwine cost rather.
Yep.
Entwine is basically kicker.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk Reap and Sow, Dan.
All right.
Choose 1, destroy target land. Or you can search your library for a land card and put it onto the battlefield. Not even tapped, it's just there.
Ooh.
And you can do both of those things for its entwined cost of 2. So if you only have 4 mana, you can cast this regularly for a destroy target land spell or whatever.
Yeah.
I really wish I could think of a land that I could search for with that to get some value out of its ability. Although I don't really know what I would put in, because the less force I have, the less good like Utopia Sprawls and Arbor Elves become.
Right, right.
So I mean, it's just there. If you guys can think of any cool lands we can sneak in, like, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. Anyway, yeah. That's Reapin'. So, moving on, we got 4 copies of one Vuli Acid Moss, effectually, is that the right word? The same thing as Reapin', so only costs 4 mana. And the force card comes into play tapped, which might matter sometimes, but probably not likely.
It has to be a forest.
4 mana, destroy target land, search your library for a force card, and put it into play in the battlefield tapped. Okay. And onto our finisher, Ulamog's Crusher. How games usually play out is early game, you'll start blowing up their lands, they won't be able to stabilize or get enough mana to effectively counter or kill your Ulamog's Crusher.
Yeah.
Then you cast this guy, and he just locks it up for you. Annihilator 2, whenever this creature attacks, defending player sacrifices 2 permanents. And usually those permanents are going to be lands if they are not able to cast their spells.
Right.
So yeah, it's just a big 8/8, he kills things, he kills lands, it's all good.
Yep.
Let's go to the sideboard. 15 cards, 4 copies of Moment's Peace, prevent all combat damage that be dealt this turn. This card would come in against decks that can just go under us, you know?
Right.
Like anything that's just like super fast before we can destroy all their lands. We might need to prevent some damage.
Yeah.
4 copies of Nylea's Disciple. When it comes into play, I gain life equal to my devotion of 2 green. Which seems like it would be pretty good in this deck, considering we have a lot of permanents that have green mana symbols on them.
Mm-hmm.
And against Mono Red Burn, I mean, some of our things, frankly, just don't do that much against them. So it's nice to just gain a little bit of life. Like, if this can gain us, like, 6 life, that can put us out of burn range, potentially winning us the game.
Yeah.
And it's a 3/3 on top of that.
Yeah.
We got... This deck, as you probably have noticed, is very, very soft to flying creatures. So, naturally, I'm packing 2 Penumbra Spider. 4 mana cost 2/4 with Reach, and when it dies, I get to make it 2/4. So, with Reach as well.
Yeah.
But it's black.
It just, well, whatever.
There you go. Yeah, and I got 2 copies of Relic of Progenitus. This comes in against the notorious Tier 1 Delve deck. I'm just concerned that since a lot of their spells are basically counted them being able to cheat out shit for very, very cheap, Relic could be good at being able to allow us to continue our land death strategy and also have some outs against, like, Kermag Angler, what have you.
Yeah.
4 copies of Gleeful Sabotage comes in against Affinity. Basically, destroy 2 target enchantments or artifacts. If you go against Affinity, this can be like double Stone Rain. Man.
Yeah.
Can't be bad.
No.
Alright, well, that's it for the deck tech. Mono Green Land Destruction, aka Lumberjack, whatever. Dan, do you have any thoughts about this sweet beast?
I'm ready to blow up some lands.
Alright, let's do it.